Physicists discover that gravity can create light. Welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about light and gravity. In fact, what the physicists discovered is simply astonishing. Their insight into the early universe era, about gravity and its behavior, and the generation of light solely through gravity. This finding is a completely novel occurrence. The researchers have demonstrated that the early cosmos was a much wilder place than we could ever imagine. But we already know that, from the theory of inflation, to the star-like conditions the universe was, just before the last scattering. Let's see what the physics have to say about that. Although the research is in its early stages, nevertheless the finding will have deep implications if correct. Every mass warps the fabric of space-time that surrounds it. The larger the object, the more pronounced the warping. Photons follow curved pathways because the space-time they are passing through is curved, when they pass through the area close to a huge object that has significantly warped it. While it is true that photons have no mass, light does bend around objects with a lot of mass because of gravity. This isn't because the mass is physically pulling on the photons, but it's because the mass is warping the spacetime that the photons are traveling through. Think of a bowling ball on a bed. The mattress stands in for space-time, while the ball is a substantial object, such as the sun. Space-time has 4 dimensions, but that's a little trickier to picture. The bowling ball distorts the mattress when you put it down. The straight lines of the boxes in a grid would no longer be straight if it were drawn on the mattress. The same holds true for a star that is sitting in space-time. The star bends space-time around it in its direction. Now picture a marble, which stands in for a photon. The marble will curve if you roll it on the mattress in a straight line, and it gets too close to the bowling ball because the mattress it's rolling on dips and curves around the bowling ball. When light travels across space, it experiences the following. It encounters warped space-time when it is too close to a large object, and curves because of the curvature of the space-time it is passing through. Now let's imagine if the electromagnetic field may have been sufficiently stimulated by the areas of strong gravity to release some of its energy as radiation, producing light. Gravitational waves are typically incredibly feeble. To identify gravitational waves traveling through the Earth, we must construct detectors that are capable of measuring distances smaller than the width of an atomic nucleus. However, scientists have noted that these gravitational waves may have amplified significantly in the very early universe. Additionally, it's possible that they produce standing wave patterns, in which gravitational waves weren't moving but waves were instead almost frozen in place throughout the universe. Since gravitational waves are actually waves of gravity, the regions with the highest waves correspond to extremely high concentrations of gravitational energy. The generation of light solely through gravity as a result of this finding is a completely novel occurrence. The researchers have demonstrated that the early cosmos was a much wilder place than we could possibly comprehend. There is no circumstance in the current universe that could allow this procedure to occur. So here you have it. I hope you enjoy it. Like I have said at the beginning of the presentation, the research is fresh new, but if this will be the case, just imagine what wonders the future will hold for us. See you soon with another episode when we will present other cool concepts from the modern physics. Thanks for watching.